Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and S&P 500, of course, for the daily close. I didn't make today an intraday because obviously we are still looking perfectly with the shape towards the leading diagonal for the recovery scenario, and nothing was interrupted. So basically it was not really necessarily to make a video, but here we go. We are right now with the daily close, actually the weekly close, and it looks like perfect A, B, and a C. Yeah. So we finished almost a wave 3. We took the high. We have a leading diagonal wave 3 right now. And basically what we are looking here inside it on the 15-minute chart, we see, of course, a kind of like it can be an ending diagonal here. Yeah, where you have a potential 1, 2, 3. Oh, wave 3 is longer than wave 1, meaning potentially 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it can be a 1, 2, 1, 2. We're still looking for higher, therefore 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish a wave 3. So basically we're still looking for higher. I don't believe that we finish it yet. I think it's still unfolding something for the Monday and keeping a little bit of highs for the Monday. So basically, yeah, the Monday might be also in a green, and a Tuesday potentially, of course, for the rest of the week moving down for a wave 4. And then after the week after it, of course, we start potentially with a wave 5. And that will be a perfect 2 weeks, of course, for recovery and to see, of course, further higher prices in and impose, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning the market is, of course, getting strength again, step by step. It's still, of course, getting slowly and leading diagonal, meaning, of course, some fear are still there, some precaution in the market. Hopefully, we don't get something, yeah, you know what I mean, something that it destroys everything again. Um, the news, the trade wars, the tension in the market, and so on, because this can simply move it to, of course, a wave C, in A, B, and a C if we get higher a little bit, and then move toward the downside. So that would be, of course, a destroyer, because we're gonna be in a very bearish market. 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitting the recession and start to move toward the downside, which is not a thing we want to see. Yep, so these are the possibilities for Nasdaq on SPX. What do we see? SPX still also aligning with Nasdaq. In the morning, they were not. Actually, SPX was even moving for higher, while Nasdaq moving down. But of course, it was only for a wave 4 for Nasdaq, and it has, of course, realigned right now together with the S&P. So we're still looking for higher. I believe as well for the S&P, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Internally, you have a wave 1 here. You cannot see it on the 1-hour chart, only on the 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially. And yeah, maybe, of course, it can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you have, of course, ABC, and then, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation toward the upside. And this is a very huge scenario here. The wave 2 is very shallow. Yeah, the very shallow, but still, of course, working perfectly. It can be, of course, looking for higher still, and we can reach the blue box, of course, between the 5,600, 5,700 for the S&P. That would be, of course, very nice to see as well. And don't forget, we don't want to see some news and tension, because this bring us, of course, corrective anyway from here, starting from now, because it can be an ABC, by the way, from now. It's not necessarily to hit the 1-to-1 fib level, yeah. So any critical news, any sensitive news, trade wars, all these things that it might affect the market can, of course, bring us back down. We are still in 3 waves. We want to see, of course, a move down, but not taking the low anymore. We want to see, of course, grinding up and up and up. Yeah, so this is what we want to see. Until, of course, we see the explosion after A1, 2, right? 1 for leading diagonal, wave 2, explosion toward the upside, again for the US market. So basically, yeah, nothing has changed as well for the daily close, same as for the intraday that I would like to do it, but there is nothing really to add here. So basically, we are still in the same scenarios and we're looking for a market recovery. That was it for the SPX and NDX. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.